Hello and welcome, my dear students. I am Miss Zahra. I am a teacher of English. How are you today? Are you good? Hope all of you are fine. Today I'm going to present Unit 10 in time for English. Are you ready now? So let's start. We start first with a dialogue. A dialogue means when two speaks to each other. In this dialogue, the boy and the girl, as it's shown in the picture, speak to each other and about the umbrella. The girl say, "Hey, that's mine." The boy replied, "No, it isn't, it's mine." The girl said, "Oops, sorry." The boy replied, "That's okay." Now let's know some vocabularies to help you understand the dialogue well. The girl say, "Hey, hey." Hey is a word you can say to make someone listen to you or look at you. After this, mine, mine. When a thing is mine, so it's for me. After this, oops, oops. You can say oops when you are surprised or sorry. After this, sorry, sorry. You should say sorry when you do something wrong. Now let's move to the vocabulary in the unit. Number 1, the boy has fever. Fever. You have fever when you are very hot. After this, stomachache. Stomachache. You have a stomach ache when you have a pain in your stomach. After this, cough. Cough. When air goes through your mouth, so it's cough. After this, cold. Cold. Usually you have cold in winter, and that's the opposite of hot. After this, rash. Rash. When you have rash, so you have red spots in your face and your body. Rash. And the last one is sore throat. Sore throat. When you have a sore throat, so that your throat is painful and is red, so you cannot eat when you have sore throat. Let's read again. Fever, fever. Stomachache, stomachache. Cough, cough. Cold, cold. Rash, rash. Sore throat, sore throat. Now let's move to the structure. I can say he has a fever or she has a fever. The verb in this sentence is has. The pronouns before has he, she, it, and singular noun. The negative case of has, he doesn't have a rash or she doesn't have a rash. Notice that the negative form of has is doesn't have. Why the verb has changed to have in the negative? Because after doesn't, the verb is infinitive, or after doesn't, the verb is zero. So I can say doesn't have, doesn't have. Notice that doesn't equal to does not. Examples. Number 1, he has fever, he doesn't have rash. Number 2, she has rash, she doesn't have stomachache. Now let's move to the phonics. Phonics is sound. We agree that each letter has a sound and you can read through these sounds. Let's read the words bed, desk, pen. Notice the letter E in these words makes sound E. E. This sound is called short E. But notice the words eat, green, seal. It's a different sound of the letter E. This sound E, E. So it's called long E, long E. So letter E makes two sounds, short E and it sound like A, and long E it sound like E, E. Now let's read the examples to differentiate between the two sounds. The word sell, sell. Letter E in this word makes sound E. While in the other hand, the word seal, seal, this E makes sound E, so it's long. Let's read the next. Met, met, short E, meet, meet, long E. The next, set, set, short E, and the word seed, seed, long E. The last one is net, net, short E, and neat, neat, long E. So now you can differentiate between the short E sound and the long E sound. Now we've finished vocabularies, dialogue, structure, and phonics. It's time for practice. Are you ready for practicing? Okay, let's start with the listening. Listen and number the pictures. In this question, you can listen from your teacher and write the number according to what you've listened. Number 1, picture, stomachache, stomachache. Number 2, seal, seal. Number 3, bed, bed. Number 4, cough, cough. Number 5, fever, fever. Question number 2, listen and fill in the gaps. Tom say, oops, sorry. Mark replied, that's okay. You can write the missing words according to what you've listened. Now look at the answers. Number 1, stomachache. 2, seal. 3, bed. 4, cough. And 5, fever. Question number 2, Tom. Oops, sorry. So the missing word is sorry. Mark said that's okay. The missing word is okay. Let's move to another question, and that's choose. Number 1, he, they, you has a rash. Notice that the verb has. What is the pronoun before the verb has? He or they or you. You can think about your answer. Number 2, I have a cold or bed or pen. I need tissues. What you can have if you need tissues? Think. Number 3, he have or don't have or doesn't have a fever. Number 4, Rita has, have, don't have a cough. Notice that in number 4, Rita is a singular noun. What is a verb comes after singular noun? Think about it carefully. Number 5, he doesn't have or is or has a stomachache. Notice that in number 4, after doesn't, there is infinitive or verb 0. So, what is a verb after doesn't? Think carefully again. You have a minute to think about the answers. Now, let's see the answer. Number 1, he has a rash. 2, I have a cold. I need tissues. 3, he doesn't have a fever. 4, Rita has a cough. 5, he doesn't have a stomachache. Now let's move to the match. I advise you before answering match, read all of the sentences in group A and B. Let's read. Number 1, she doesn't. 2, read is my. 3, it's. 4, he has. Group B, A, mine. B, rash. C, okay. D, have fever. And E, favorite color. Think about the answers. You have only 1 minute. Now, let's look at the answers. Number 1, she doesn't with D. She doesn't have fever. Number 2, red is my favorite color. Number 3, it's mine. Number 4, he has rash. Now we've finished the unit. Hope you enjoy it and meet you the next time. Goodbye for now. Hope you all the best wishes.